All right, members, weekly tip this week. We are coming to you from the rough here on hole number one. Going to go into why our rough is so thick right now, and then also give you a tip on how to hit some shots here from from 150, 200 yards, 100 yards, just where we have a big full swing to hit out of the rough. So first off, this time of the year, May, when we get some rain and these hot temperatures, this is when our rough grows so much. You even see some of the Poa annua maybe grow into it a little bit, and that's when we get really, really thick. Even though we mow the rough, usually 2 times a week, sometimes even 3 times a week, it still gets really thick. We don't change our mowing heights at all for this time of the year. We don't change our mowing heights at all really throughout the year for the rough, but this time of year it gets really thick. So please know that we are trying to stay on top of it and make sure that it's nice and short for you. However, it is thick, and you can tell when a ball drops into this stuff, it generally goes down to a nice tough lie. So when you get into one of these tough lies, I see a lot of players get in here and try to hit woods or hybrids, and I think this is that time of the year when we've just got to take our medicine. We've hit that not so good shot to get ourselves in the rough, and now it's time to take our medicine. So I have my 7-iron here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choke up on the club a little bit, probably about an inch on the club, to kind of make that club shorter so I can swing a little bit more steep on the ball. And I've got a ball right here, actually even in a worse lie. And what I'm going to do here is, I know that I'm going to hit grass behind the ball, but I'm going to make my stance a little bit more narrow. I'm going to choke up on the ball, or on the club, I'm sorry. And as I swing back, I'm trying to be a little bit more up and down as opposed to around. That helps me get more down onto the ball and get that ball to compress still and get out. So we're going to have to take more club than what we normally would, probably a club to 2 clubs more than our normal distance here. Get that ball about in the middle of my stance with my 7-iron, choked up, try to get more up and swing nice and aggressive down through that grass. And hopefully we're going to get that shot to bust out of there. It's going to come out a little bit lower, and it's going to roll much farther, so make sure you plan for that when you're hitting this shot. Choke up on that 7-iron, ball in the middle of the stance, feet a little closer together. That ball's likely going to come out a little bit lower and run out a little bit more, but hopefully that shot will help you out, help you save some shots.